Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Cambridge Acoustic Nights, February 2021. If you've been looking for us on YouTube or you've been looking for us on Facebook, you found us. We're here. We've got a great show for you tonight, finishing with a preview of an album launch next week from Cambridge and Walker. More about that from John as we get towards the end of the show, so stay tuned for that. And we've got some fabulous music for you this evening. The soundcheck was wonderful, so that's a great promise, I'm sure. So let's get things going again with a local resident maestro himself. John, take us away.
Thank you, Rhys. Thank you. This is a brand new song. We need more houses, and we need more roads. We need more fields to grow our food. We sigh to see our world grow less diverse. But please don't tell me it's just lip service. We need more fuel, so we drill for oil. We pour the nitrates onto the soil. We sigh to see how much warmer our earth is. But is it all lip service? And we cheer for Sir David, we cheer for Greta. We hope someday things may well get better. But if it's today, will it mean sacrifice? Why don't we just try one more roll of the dice? Will the summer wind bring the turtle dove, the even song of the nightingale? Will the ripening corn hear the bunting sing, the partridge call in the evening? And do you remember the nightingale? Do you remember the nightingale? Thank you very much indeed. A song that as yet has no title. No idea what to call it actually, but we shall see. Okay, it's now almost 2 years ago. Isabel and I had we went to meet up with our son in Nepal, and we had a slightly strange experience on the way home because we got a taxi to the airport, Kathmandu, and then we had to change planes in Dubai, and we got a taxi there as well, and they were rather different taxis, out of which eventually came a song called Real Life. Her house is dark, no hot running water, no glazed windows when the wind comes calling. His house is light, cool in summer, air conditioned when the sky starts falling. Which is the real life? Which is the real life? Which is the real life here? He drives a car with tinted windows past gleaming towers as they reach up to the sky. She walks a path empty and rutted to welcome strangers with a smile. Which is the real life? Which is the real life? Which is the real life here? And when the earth starts shaking, what will fall? Will our hearts start breaking from it all? I travel far, I travel empty, my only comfort, a welcome warm. Take through people, take through cultures, through ways to shelter from the coming storm. Which is the real life? Which is the real life? Which is the real life here? Which is the real life? Which is the real life? Which is the real life here? Real life. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very much, John. It's tremendous to see hear some new songs as ever from you, and it's two stunners.
Thank you.
I had heard the one before, the last one before, and it was it's good to hear it again. It's a great song, and congratulations with the first one too. That sounds fantastic. We move on to some more regulars when we were live. You might remember being when we were in the same room together and we used to sing to each other live. It's a new concept coming out later in the year. The government's going to trial it and see how it works. But in the meantime, we're going to hand over to someone in isolation somewhere. I think we share a singing teacher. But apart from that, I'm sure David's got some new material for us. David Lawrence. David, take us away. Or take me away anyway.
Hi, thank you very much. Hi, everyone. Thank you very much for having me on again. I'm delighted. I think when I was last on, I think it was early days in lockdown actually, I was still plugging my little album from last year, which obviously is still available. And you can find me on Facebook, David Lawrence Songwriter. But time has passed and my attention's on to planning the next album now. So I'm going to play a couple that will be on that. So this first one is one that will be familiar to some of you, perhaps. This is called Never Been to Scotland. around the world. But she's never been to Scotland. It's greener anywhere than the best these shores can offer. But I'm sure you've heard it's a lovely sight. So just say the word and I'll take you there tonight. She's never been aware of the beauty all around her. She shines beyond compare, and I thank the stars I found her. And I told her once, yeah, I told her twice. So believe me now, you look beautiful tonight. We belong. Oh, but her mind keeps moving on. We're talking about a girl who can't help herself from yearning, but it's all about the search, the dreaming and the journey. She loves that life, still the moment's right, so I'll join the ride. Yeah, I'll come with you tonight. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. So, new one now. So, I often think, wouldn't it be nice to write a big radio hit? You know, something that gets played year in, year out, nice little royalty stream. I did a Christmas song once, but that's quite a saturated market. So sometimes I think, you know, what other niches there in the market there? Easter, no. And then I thought, May Day bank holiday, maybe, you know, a nice, happy, summery vibe. And then I thought, May Day, like distress call, and believe it or not, that no one's ever made that connection in a song before. So I set my imagination to work, and this is what I came up with. So this is May Day. I'll have a little swig first. May Day, we're on our way, a long weekend to get away. The sun's out. It's so sorry. I'll start again. I do apologise. It's May Day. We're on our way, a long weekend to get away. The sun's out. It looks like summer's here to stay. This mini break is make or break. It's give it up or give and take. Need mouth to mouth resuscitate. This is my Mayday. Mayday. It's Mayday, we're miles away. No April showers to spoil our day. Mayday, let's hope and pray. I'm banking on this holiday. It's one most chance for us to take. It's make it up or make a break. SOS, communicate. This is my Mayday. Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. I've had as much as I can take. A cry for help, for heaven's sake. It might already be too late. This is my Mayday. Mayday. It's Mayday. Let's seize the day and never let this fade away. Some time out to find our way and come together, come what may. No time to lose for what we say, and one mistake is all it takes. It's go to work or go to waste. This is my Mayday. 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 Mayday, Mayday,
Thank you very much, David.
Thank you.
I can tell. I know exactly why you couldn't get that second song off to a good start. It's because if you do drink from a gin glass that big, that's going to happen.
That'll be it.
Thank you very much. You can find out more, Dave Lawrence, I guess online.
Facebook, David Lawrence Songwriter.
Yep. And there's more information on the Cambridge Acoustic Nights website as well. If you want links to any of the acts that you've seen this evening, you can just go to www.cambridgeacousticnights.com and find out some more information. Now, the next act has the sound of a transatlantic flavour, but she's no stranger to us. She's had a bit of a traumatic few weeks, and we're lucky to have her here this evening. Annie Dressner is a singer-songwriter. She's produced an album in September, which she's, like myself, has had no time at all to promote because of lockdown. But Coffee at the Corner Bar came out in September. It's available on scratchy vinyl and on CD as well. So, Annie, what are you going to sing for us?
Hi. So I'm going to sing two songs. One is an older song called Heartbreaker, and one is a newer song called Nyack. And so I will start to play them now. This is Heartbreaker. There's a window in your room, and it looks out at a wall, and I'm staring at the sun, making favorite thing of all. But I won't be back again. No, I won't be back again. This is how it was to be my love. Back when you were my love. This is how it was to be my love. Back when you were my love. Your father was a painter and your mother was a teacher. I remember all the things in your house, like the cold flakes in the vodka that we drank when we were too young. But I loved it anyway, so was quiet as a mouse. But no, I won't be back again. No, I won't be back again. This is how it was to be my love. Back when you were my love. This is how it was to be my love. Back when you were my love. You, heartbreaker, you took my love and you tore me down. You, heartbreaker, I was 2 years late in loving you now. And I saw you out the subway and you said that you were sorry for the things that you said to me. You said I was a waste of your time and of space, and I want you to know that I forgive you. This is how it was to be my love. Back when you were my love. This is how it was to be my love. Back when you were my love. Thank you very much. So I wrote that song back in New York. And this song, Nyack, I wrote here, but it's about New York. Nyack is about 45 minutes maybe outside of Manhattan. And we used to go there sometimes. I'll say one quick thing about my album that I put out. It was produced by Paul Goodwin, who's, I know some of you know because that's how I know you. And he's downstairs right now. That's my banter while I tune my guitar. It's very exciting. I believe he's downstairs. Okay. This is called Nyack. When we were kids, we'd go to Nyack, and we'd drive past that tall rock wall. And I never wanted to leave, I never wanted to be there at all. Walk by the lake, you tell me stories, paw prints and snakes in the rocks. And the thrill of it scared me, but to get some time with you, oh, to get some time with you. Have you ever gone? Have you ever wanted to be there at all. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Annie, it's lovely to have you on. It's great to hear you again. And nice songs. Really loved the songs.
Thank you. And I really loved yours as well, John. Thank you very much. And yours,
Mutual
David.
backslapping. Thank you. Great. Okay, that's great. Okay, well, we'll have I'm sure a change, a somewhat of a change as we move over to Rhys now. And Rhys, while the rest of us have been eking away these long days of lockdown, you've been producing albums left, right, and centre, I believe.
Having a go, yeah. Doing a lot in the studio, I guess. Working with local choirs and doing lockdown videos and arranging for the choir, as well as working with Thursday's band a little bit and writing songs, I guess.
Yeah. Are we going to hear something from the forthcoming vinyl album?
Well, no, the forthcoming. Yes, you will, but I'll explain that a little bit later. Yeah, I'll plough on. This is a new song, and I hope you enjoy it. It's autobiographical, and I've never written an autobiographical song before, so this will be quite interesting, I should think. And I hope you enjoy it. It's called Diary Days. Got up this morning, had my toast and my tea, said bye to my mother and she to me. Took my sister by the hand and she walked me to school. Said football is stupid but she's a fool. I couldn't figure out how to ride an 8. Scored a goal at lunchtime and that was great. Fish fingers for dinner, no more to say. It's just another diary day. Today was my birthday, I turned 13. I feel so wise now, I know everything. Got a guitar and I played it all day long. Learned I gave my love a cherry and the railroad song. Father said clean your room and wash your hair. They make me do everything, it's so unfair. I'm gonna be a star when I can play. It's just another diary day. Today I got married to my darling bride. My face is aching cause my smile's so wide. Got a ring on the finger and a kiss on the lip. Not gonna let her down or let my halo slip. I'll clean the room, I'll wash my hair. I'll separate my socks from my underwear. Gonna show her I love her in every single way. Just another diary day. Well, hello diary, it's been a long time since I picked up a pen and wrote you a line. I've been reading your memories for quite a while. Some make me cry, some make me smile. We both stood together in a cottage that's pink. Now I've read these pages, it makes me think. There's fish fingers in the freezer, a guitar to play. I've loved those diary days. Love those diary days. Diary days. Yeah, John mentioned that's a new song, so it's not on anything yet. But John mentioned that vinyl releases and bits and pieces. I've been contemplating making the last album vinyl, and just like David and just like Annie, it's been one of those occasions where you launch an album and then you're suddenly plunged into lockdown. There's another album launch coming up at the end of the week, which we'll hear about in a moment. But I thought it was rather poetic that on March the 7th, which is almost exactly a year ago, will be a year at the weekend, the last gig we did at Cambridge Acoustic Nights Live in Cambridge with everybody there was actually my album launch. So I thought it'd be fitting to probably sing a song from that album. It's available on all streaming services, all good streaming services. You can download it from Apple and Amazon and whoever, Spotify's and Deezer's and goodness knows what else. And it's also available on some rubbish streaming services as well. And you can buy a physical copy if you really want to, but you can dig me out online and learn how to do that. This is the last track on the album. and it's called You'll Be There. As I'm looking down the winding road, there are things that I can't see. There are memories that I don't yet know. There are places yet to be. And if I need someone to call my friend, if I need someone to care, all I have to do is close my eyes. You'll be there. You'll be there. Lonely faces in the crowded bars, drinks laced with broken dreams, hollow laughter only rings so far. Sometimes scars can still be seen. And as I sit here with the broken hearts, and if it gets too much to bear, all I have to do is close my eyes. You'll be there. You'll be there. I'm still looking down this winding road for the face I want to see. You're the memory that I just don't know, in a place I've yet to be. But until then, until my journey's end, if I need someone to care, all I have to do is close my eyes. You'll be there. You'll be there. Thank you very much. You'll be there. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed, Rhys. That's great. Thank you. I love that last song. It's beautiful. Though you still haven't changed that lyric. I advised you to change, but I'll live with it. I've got used to the new version of it, or the old version of it anyway. So, well, we're coming to the end of tonight's Cambridge Acoustic Nights. Thank you everyone who's played. I've really enjoyed everyone's music. And we're going to round things off with a real treat, I'm sure. We had David Cambridge and Jenna Walker along to do a featured set Well, I think we may still have been in CB2 in those days, though I've rather lost track of where we've been over recent or even not so recent times. And they played an absolutely gorgeous set anyway, and absolutely it was a wonderful evening. And we've been we're trying very hard to get them onto one of these shows as well, and I'm delighted we've done it at last. And it's very good timing as well, because they're in the process. I will just scan up my my notes here. They're in the process of releasing an album together on which is on Friday the 5th of March. That's next Friday, isn't it? And it's called Wheel and Dive, excuse me. And it's available from cambridgeandwalker.bandcamp, or you can email them at info@cambridgeandwalker.com. So go out and get one is all I can say. Anyway, David and Jenna, it's lovely to have you here, and I'm looking forward to the music.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much, John, and thank you everybody. What a gorgeous evening.
Yeah.
We've done quite a few gigs like this over the last year or so, but it never ceases to amaze me how each one feels like a little jewel in this very weird time that we're living through. And whilst it can never replace live stuff, it's felt like we've stayed connected to some of the people that we love listening to most. So thank you very much for inviting us. As John said, we have got an album out next Friday. There it is, looking very shiny. It's a mixture of songs we've written ourselves, covers, and traditional songs. And tonight we are going to sing you two of the traditional songs from the album. The first one is a fabulous old song. It's called Two Magicians, and it's about a bit of a love battle. And we've prefaced it with a little bit of nonsense from, I think, around about the 17th century.
Yeah, it may even be earlier than that. It's just a little catch rhyme, but it works quite well, we think, with Two Magicians. So you'll get that first. Adam, catch thee by the fur below. Adam, catch thee by the fur below. And that's the oldest catch I know. And that's the oldest catch I know. And that's the oldest catch I know. All the ladies stands in her own front door as straight as a willow wand, and by there comes a lusty smith with his hammer in his hand. Well may you stand, you lady fair, all in your robes of red. Come tomorrow this same time, I'll have you in my bed.
Away, away, you cold blacksmith, would you do me this wrong, to seek to have my maiden head that I have kept so long? I'd rather I was dead and cold and my body laid in the grave, than a lusty, dusty cold blacksmith my maiden head should have.
And he sang, bide, lady, bide, there's nowhere you can hide, for the lusty smith will be your love and he will lay your pride. So the lady, she held up her hands and swore upon her soul,
I will not need the blacksmith's love for all of a box of gold.
and the blacksmith, he held up his hands and swore upon the mass, I'll have you in my bed, young girl, for half of that or less. And he sang, bide, lady, bide, there's nowhere you can hide, for the lusty smith will be your love and he will lay your pride. So the lady, she turned into a dove and she flew up in the air, and he became an old cockpigeon and they flew pair and pair. So the lady, she turned into a hare and she ran across the plain, he became a greyhound dog and he ran her down again. So the lady, she turned into a fly and she flew
sang, "Bide, lady, bide, there's nowhere you can hide, for the lusty smith will be your love, and he will lay your pride." So she became a full-dress ship and sailed up on the sea, and he became a captain bold, and aboard of her went he. So she became the salt sea air, shook the stormy sea, and the cold blacksmith was drowned there, and the lady she was free. And she sang, "Bide, lady, bide, I need nowhere to hide, for the lusty smith won't be my love, and he'll not lay my pride. Bide, lady, bide, I need nowhere to hide, for the lusty smith won't be my love, and he'll not lay my pride."
Thank you very much. The second song we're going to do you is even older than that one. It is Scottish. What else can
It's
we
written
say about
by
it?
Robbie Burns. So we're a bit late for his birthday, but it's close enough. And it's another one of his poems set to music. I don't think he wrote the tune, but he borrowed it from somewhere. And it's one that we came across on a fantastic album called Songs of Separation. And it's really very much a homage to the Jacobite cause, for which he had some sympathy, yes. And it's all about being Scottish, fighting on the wrong side, and basically keeping out the way. But it meant leaving your loved ones behind. And it's called All for the Rightful King. It was all for our rightful king, but we left fair Scotland's strand. It was all for our rightful king, and we ever saw Irish land, my dear. We ever saw Irish land. We ever saw Irish land. And all is done that men can do, and all is done in vain. My love and native land, farewell, for I must cross the main, my dear, for I must cross the main, for I must cross the main. He turned it right and round about, all on the Irish shore, in turn his bridal rein to shake, but you forevermore, but you forevermore.
Thank you very much indeed, Jenna and David. That's two wonderful songs, I must say, and beautifully done. And I love I love that first song. Actually, I love the end of it. I think that's and every time I find myself forgetting the end, and then I enjoy it even more. So that's great.
Well, we have to admit that we did actually take on some poetic license, because the actual end of the song is slightly different. We thought that was unfair, so we changed that.
Good, excellent. Good, very, very good. That was great. Thank you very much for joining us. Anyway, thanks to everyone. Thanks to David Lawrence to find songs. Thanks very much to Annie for some beautiful music as well, and to Rhys, of course, for I love the Diary song. That's a new string to your bow, and again, thanks to David and Jenna for rounding things off so beautifully. The recording of this stays up on YouTube, so if once is never enough, then you can watch again. Now, if you missed the first act or whatever, then do come back on, and we're likely to be doing another one, I think, in probably in about 4 weeks' time. We'll obviously let you know through the usual channels, and but thanks above all to people for listening. It's great to have you along, and good to know there are still people supporting live music. Anyway, good night, everybody.